What's up, everyone? Andy from WagerTalk.com breaking down my Indianapolis Colts and Jacksonville Jaguars. Colts are +4, Jaguars -4, over under 46.5 yards. The Jaguars they're coming home from London, even though it seems London might be their home. 2-0 for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that's a nice momentum builder if they can build on it. I do have a pretty strong opinion on this game. Before I get to that, please make sure to hit that like button and leave me a comment and tell me if you agree or disagree with my pick on this game. And we do have a promo code AL10. That's AL10. $10 off a one-day pass. It's only good on Saturday and Sunday. Do not use it on Saturday. Use it on Sunday. That's where we'll have the most plays. We'll probably have a 5% play in the NFL, and that will be on Sunday. So use the promo code AL10. Get you $10 off a one-day pass. Use that bad boy on Sunday, not Saturday. So we're looking at the Jacksonville Jaguars. They get the wins over the Falcons and the Bills. Before that, bad losses to Houston and Kansas City. And in week 1, they beat this Indianapolis Colts team. Let's go over some stats here. Colts 19th in yards per play allowed. I will touch on that with how bad our secondary is. And Jacksonville 26th in yards per play allowed. So their defense has been gashed at times. Jacksonville is 17th in yards per play. Indy 15th in yards per play. Okay, Anthony Richardson out for... They're saying at least a month. I think he's going to be out for much longer than that. So in comes Gardner Minshew, who is maybe the best backup in the league. I was stunned that there were some teams that let him get signed. I think there are a lot of teams, not a lot, but there are at least some teams that would want him as their starter right now. I'm talking to you, New England. And so I'm not that worried. I don't think there's a big of a drop-off from Anthony Richardson to Gardner Minshew. This season, Gardner Minshew is 57 of 83, 553 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And now he gets a full week. He absolutely knows that he is the starter for the next at least month. I think this Colts offensive coordinator and this new head coach are doing a fantastic job. Thought they did a good job with Richardson. They've obviously done a good job with Gardner Minshew, and the team is better than I have thought they were going to be. The secondary still sucks. But the Jaguars, I want to go back to this week 1 game. Jaguars won 31-21. That game was 21-17 Indy late in the fourth quarter. Jacksonville gets 2 late touchdowns. Indy drives the ball down. Richardson gets hurt. They were like 2 yards away, Indianapolis was, from a last-second touchdown to cover the spread. So that 31-21 is very, very misleading. So I'm going to take the Colts. I want the Colts in all 4 of these points. So Jacksonville just spent 2 weeks in another country. They're coming back. Maybe give them a little bit of time to get acclimated. I'm just not a buyer in this offense for Jacksonville right now. So when they go over there, they play Atlanta, who just looked terrible and looked like they were not ready for the time change. Their bodies weren't. All Jacksonville did was force Desmond Ridder to try and throw the ball. He couldn't do it. And then Buffalo, they obviously did not acclimate well to London. And I'm not saying I'm throwing those 2 games out, but they put up 9 points against Kansas City. They get beat by 20 to Houston here. And so now they get a Colts team that I love their interior defensive line. Their skill position players are good. And now look what we have with Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss. I think this is a real running game. Passing game, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know it's been efficient under Minshew. He protects the ball. He does not make mistakes. And I think this Jacksonville team should not be laying 4 points. If you're asking money line, who I think wins, think it's really close. But for 4 points, absolutely, I'm going to take this 4 points on Indianapolis. I think this is a close game, just like it was at first. I think Jacksonville could come out just a little bit off. However, I am going to tell you I want to keep cashing these props on fading the Colts secondary. Our first 5% play of the year was actually Trevor Lawrence to throw 2 touchdown passes. He threw 2 in the first half. Ryan Tannehill's passing numbers started at 206.5. I think he threw for almost 250. This Colts secondary is bad. That's how you can move the ball. I do think Trevor Lawrence has a nice game. He's got a lot more games to get comfortable with Calvin Ridley and Christian Kirk. Travis Etienne looked good against Buffalo, but I think everyone's going to be able to run on Buffalo with all those injuries they have. I don't think Etienne has a huge game, but I think Trevor Lawrence has a big game. I think the Colts keep it close. I want those 4 points as my official pick for this video, and I think Trevor Lawrence has a big game. I would hope to get a passing number with him around 240. If I get around 240, I think I'm looking very, very hard at the over on his passing yards. So don't forget to hit the like button. Give me a comment. Tell me if you like my play or not. And also use the promo code AL10, AL10, gets you $10 off a one-day pass. It's good for Saturday and Sunday. Again, don't use it on Saturday. Use it on Sunday. 5% play will be up then. You'll get all of our NFL play. So good luck on all your plays, everyone, and I will see everyone next video.